Okay, welcome back to conversation number 8 of our 12 conversations. Now, this one is a little longer, and I feel this is such an awesome one because this is where a lot of you are struggling, and it's also where a lot of you are wasting a lot of time. And I am so thankful for Michael for sending this to us because he does a fantastic job. But there's a few tweaks that he could make to really just get more people in his customer base and recruiting more people. So let's take a look. So he starts out by messaging this lady, and she's really nice and friendly. They get along, and that's fantastic. So they start a little conversation back and forth, and she mentions that she loves to swim, and he's also a swimmer, so this is great. And then she starts talking about what she does. Now, here, the conversation from here, when she starts talking about what she does, Wendy says, I'm a social media researcher, analyst, consultant type, blah, blah, blah. He asks her more about that, which is great. He says it sounds interesting, does a little more rapport building, and then asks her about that, okay? Here's where I probably would have dug a little deeper. What's really going on in this conversation, and again, it's longer, so I don't want to read the whole thing, is that he's not really getting to a problem. They're more just at the small chat stage right now. So they're chit-chatting, but he's not really listening to what she's saying. He is, but isn't. As soon as she asks him what company he's with, he sends a link. And I definitely wouldn't do that, first of all. I would ask her more questions about her social media business, if she's having success with it. I would ask her really because she asked what wellness company. I would tell her about the product, and I would ask her if she's heard of it. You don't really ask any questions after you mention the product here. And you always want to keep the conversation going. As soon as he sends a link, she says, she doesn't say anything about the actual product. You say, when she sends her a link, that you checked out her website. That's awesome of you. She obviously didn't look at what you do. Okay, so you kind of left it as okay, this is nice chit chat, whatever. This is another one of those conversations that I would come back to in a couple days and say, hey, Wendy, remember when you told me that, you really love to swim and da-da-da? Well, I thought of you, and I think you'd really love, especially being a swimmer. You're in health and wellness, right? I don't think the business is a fit for you at all, but would you have any openness to checking it out? You've now built rapport with her. You need to go back and actually present your business, okay? You're not doing this for charity. Yeah, you made a friend and she's going to be watching your stuff. I would also put in something along the line of, we've worked with a lot of swimmers, okay? Something that's true, but that relates to her and shows social proof. We work with a lot of swimmers. Go back and share your business with her. And to you, she'll at least be open to taking a look at the product. Who wouldn't be, right? And then you ask her to send a friend request. That's fantastic. Again, here, you want to dig more for the problem that she's facing, because you're kind of in the chit chat stage. So the question becomes, how exactly do you do that, right? Well, when she's talking about her business, she seems like she's very passionate about it. So I would ask her different things about the clientele that she works with, okay? And what I want to know by that of her social media business, of who she works with, and what I really want to find out how successful she really is, and maybe she's not swimming enough because she obviously loves it, and different things like that. So that's really what I'm looking to do. And then you might just want to straight up ask her, oh, you must love social media, huh? And you must love what you do. She may say yes. She may say no. She may say, yeah, not going as great as I'd hope. Either way, this is a person you built rapport with, can come back to later. But I don't want you wasting a ton of time trying to get this person to convert, okay? Because clearly she's not to taking a look at this point, especially since you just sent your website. Again, I wouldn't do that. I would come back to her and say exactly what I told you to say, as far as, hey, you mentioned you're a swimmer. We work with a lot of swimmers. Would you be open to looking at it? Okay. And then I would try and take the conversation from there. But this is what happens to a lot of people. They get stuck in chit chat land. They don't know how to get themselves out of it and bring it back to, okay, I'm really focused on recruiting people for my business. And when you are taking the time to get to know someone like this, they will respect you for it. And they will be more open to what you've got versus just sending them a link and saying, all right, see ya, have a nice day, right? Again, just try and dig a little deeper here. See if there's even a problem. And if there's not, you can, just like I said, come back to her and just reach out about the product. If there is a problem, that's when you have more of an opportunity for the business side, okay? Hope that helps. And I will see you in conversation number 9, which is an awesome one. All right, talk to you guys soon.